Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. So today's challenge is Safe Room Explosion, in which we have to basically trigger an evacuation so that both of our targets make their way to one room and then kill them both in a single explosion. It's a rather easy one and it's quite enjoyable. So for this challenge, the only things we will need to be bringing with us will be a silenced pistol and an empty briefcase, unless you know of where to pick up a briefcase early on in the level. So let's get reacquainted with our targets.
Targets are sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margoles, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikof and Margoles, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way into the palace, and we are going to acquire ourselves a number of items. Starting with some propane cylinders, which is why we've brought the briefcase. It means we can carry two at once. So we're going to make our way into the building, around to the left of the central staircase and into the basement under the stairs. And just be aware of the makeup artist who makes his way through this corridor here. But once he's safely passed, we can make our way into the changing rooms around to our left, and we can acquire ourselves a staff member outfit. With that taken care of, we can now move around a bit more freely. We're going to make our way to the pantry area, and in here we will find two propane cylinders. But before we grab them, we are going to make our way through the pantry, take out our silenced pistol and take out the surveillance system, because we will have to pass by a number of cameras on our route. So once we have the cameras taken care of, we're going to make our way back into the pantry and collect up both of the propane cylinders, placing one in our empty briefcase. And then from there we can make our way along to the kitchens and up to the ground floor. So we're going to go up one flight of stairs and through the doors ahead of us, around to our right, and then around to our right again. And we're going to go into the bathroom that is just on our right here, with the staff member outside. We're going to place our propane cylinder in our hand on the floor, just so that we have one free hand. And then we're going to cross the corridor and into the kitchen area here, and to the back of the room, where we will find some rat poison. We're going to grab that rat poison and poison the hors d'oeuvres just on the table by the door where we came in. And once we've done that, we can make our way back to the bathroom where we left our propane flask and hide ourselves in the closet provided. And we're just going to wait now for Viktor Novikov's bodyguard to make his way into this room. You can be waiting a little while depending on where Viktor is in his routine. Once the bodyguard has arrived, after sampling the poisoned hors d'oeuvres, we can then exit the closet, render him unconscious, collect up the phone that he drops most importantly, and his gun. We're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to collect up our propane cylinder and our briefcase with our spare propane cylinder. And from here we're going to exit the bathroom and make our way up to the first floor. We're going to go up via the invitation stairs here, and we need to make our way right across the sound stage area, being aware of the one enforcer in this area. who you saw was just moving away from us as we approached, which was ideal. So we're going to make our way straight through the soundstage area, around the corner to our right, and then out the door on our left, and then immediately through the door just ahead of us on our right again, and then through the storeroom here. And the room beyond is the panic room. This is where both of our targets will arrive. So we are going to set up our trap. So we're going to place both of our propane cylinders on the desk here, which is where roughly our two targets will be standing. So once we have both cylinders placed, we're going to retrieve our briefcase. We don't want to leave that lying around. We're going to select our silenced pistol, and we're going to shoot one of the propane cylinders just the once, just to get it leaking. There we go. So at this point we can now call for the lockdown.
Attention all security. We have a code 17. I repeat, we have a code 17. Secure Peacock and Cobra. Over.
So once the lockdown has been triggered, both of our targets will make their way here very quickly. I'm just going to drop our briefcase there. We're going to plug ourselves up on the cover of the wall here and select our silenced pistol, and all we have to do now is await the arrival of both of our targets. Usually it's Viktor who arrives first and Dalia second. And once the door closes behind Dalia, we can take out our silenced pistol and shoot our propane cylinder once again.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
And as Diana suggests, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we are going to retrace our steps and take our way down into the kitchens and the wine cellar exit. It is my favorite exit for the Paris map. So straight through the sound stage, down the stairs to the basement and out the door. So there we go, that is the safe room explosion challenge taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.